What is up, guys? CataPTCG here today, doing a profile of another Greninja deck. Woohoo! I thought these were done. Apparently not. After rotation, Greninja BREAK is gonna be in the gutter, so I'm mostly happy for that. I'm a little bit sad because I kind of like Greninja, but it also gives people cancer, so it's alright. So first for Froakie. Oh, this is the third place Madison list, by the way. It's pretty good. 4 Froakie. Still use the Bubble Froakie. I know a lot of people switch to Forbidden Light Froakies. I still personally favor the Bubble Froakie. That's just me. But yeah, 4 Bubble Froakie. It can paralyze your opponent, so that's nice. It's 50% chance of failing, but still, if you're desperate, it's better than doing like 10 damage or like 20. We have 4 Frogadier, which is actually, weirdly, a very core card of the deck. Normally Stage 2 decks don't play their Stage 1 in high counts, but this is definitely needed instead of Rare Candy. It has the ability, or not ability, attack water duplicates, where you can search for up to 3 Frogadier and put them straight on your bench, and you don't have to have Froakies. You can just put them straight on your bench. So that's super nice because you don't have to search out Frogadiers to evolve each one of your Froakies, and you don't have to get Rare Candy Greninja combos every time. You can just straight evolve them, but you don't need to have 1,000 Froakies. And please don't use the Forbidden Light Frogadier. I've seen a few people wondering if that's good. No, it's not. I guess if you're playing the Greninja deck with 1 break or whatever, the really weird Greninja deck, I can see that sort of working. But don't play this deck and just switch out these Frogadiers for the other ones, because that's awful. For Greninja, its first attack is probably the better one. It does 40 and locks your opponent's abilities. If they don't need to use abilities, you can just use Moonlight Slash. I recommend not attaching or picking up the Splash Energy if you can avoid it, but you are allowed to use this to pick up the Splash Energy if you want, because it does count as a water energy while it's attached. Don't super stress out about trying to go for the extra 20 damage unless it's a very hard number to hit. But if it doesn't really matter if you're doing the extra 20 or not, and the only thing you can pick up is a Splash Energy, I probably wouldn't. 3 Greninja BREAK. Greninja BREAK is good because it has the ability Giant Water Shuriken, where you can discard a water energy. Water, not Splash, because Splash only counts as water while it's attached to a water type. You can discard a water energy from your hand and put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. This is awesome because not only can it make KOs easier, but it can also knock out some basics like Inkay and Zorua and things like that. Froakies, Staryu, just some things in this own deck. One thing to be careful about is Giratina is being played a lot less than it used to be fair. But it's still a nuisance for this deck, so be careful about the Giratina card. One Staryu, you want to use this Staryu because it has free retreat. The attack isn't as good as a lot of the other ones, but it has free retreat, which makes it better. And one Starmie, because this is sort of the way to use Infinite Giant Water Shuriken. It lets you once per turn discard a card from your hand and get 2 basic energies into your hand from your discard. So if you can get it going, there's a loop where essentially you retreat your first, you use Giant Water Shuriken and retreat into your other Greninja BREAK. You attack with a second Greninja BREAK with whatever attack you need to use based on what I just said. And you space beacon the 2 water energies that you just discarded from the Shurikens. 1 Lele is just a safety net in case you brick and need to get a supporter and you have an Ultra Ball in your hand. There's no Bridget, so it's not too major. 4 N, 4 Cynthia, 2 Sycamore. Just draw support, just pure draw support is all you need. You can maybe drop a Sycamore and an N for 2 Guzmas. That's really all I can think of that you could play Guzma with. I don't think that Guzma is that necessary in this deck, to be honest. 3 Brooklet Hill, just to get out your Froakies and your Staryu. I think I said 4. If I did, I meant 3. There's 3. 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Evosoda, both to get out your Pokemon faster. Evosoda is for evolving. Ultra Ball is for everything. 3 Choice Band to do more damage to things like Buzzle GX, Zoroark GX, a lot of stuff like that. 2 Blower, just to get rid of like Garbotoxin tools, and I mean, of course, other things, but especially Garbotoxin. Choice Band doesn't really affect this deck much because you only play 1 GX anyway. 2 E-Hammer. I personally prefer to play 4 E-Hammer and not Max Potion, but Jake Ewart, shout out to him by the way, who made 3rd at Madison with this deck. Jake Ewart played 2 E-Hammer to discard special energies and 2 Max Potion so that you can avoid your Greninjas getting one-shotted. 1 Rescue Stretcher and 1 Super Rod, both to recycle Pokemon. Super Rod can also recycle energies. Just make sure you don't screw yourself over because you needed a Space Beacon, but you shuffled all your basic energies back into the deck. And then we play 6 basic water energies, pretty good amount, and then 4 splash energies. If you want to change it up a bit, you could go 7 water and 3 splash. I would go no more than 7 water, unless you're taking out something else, but I still wouldn't, just because you need the splash energies. But yeah, this is the Greninja Break deck profile. Hopefully the last one for now, until Expanded happens. But hopefully they fix Expanded soon. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more deck profiles and stuff like that. And weekly pack